Hey, William here. Thank you for taking the time to watch this quick video presentation. Today I want to talk to you about a great special opportunity, something that can really help you to jumpstart your CPA business. It's a different type of training and something that will produce great results for you. But before I get into details and start talking about this, I'd like just to take the time to give you my background so that you know what's my experience with CPA and how I can help you to be successful in this industry. So, my name is William Souza. I'm a full-time CPA marketer from Brazil, and I got started with internet marketing back in 2007, 2008. Okay, as usual, the beginning was really tough for me. Spending a lot of money, spending a lot of time, getting a very little return or no return at all. But then eventually, after almost 2 years, I finally cracked the code of this business and started making decent money. Not a lot of money, but some money, which was already pretty great for me at that time. But after 2-3 months making decent money, I decided that it was time to do something huge, to go one step further. And then I started working with the CPA model. In the beginning, I was working with click-button products, the old school. And then I saw that CPA would be more profitable and decided to bet on CPA. And I was right. All the business that I built, the business that I own now, it's all based on CPA. So CPA really allowed me to go to the next level. And nowadays, because when I got started with CPA, I was just a regular affiliate working with the CPA networks, running the regular CPA offers, and I started doing very well with that model. And I still use that model nowadays. I still have normal CPA campaigns where I pick an offer from a CPA network, go to a traffic source and set up a campaign. I still do this on a daily basis. But more than that, I managed to create a marketing agency that works with the CPA model. So we work with performance marketing, and we provide leads or lead generation services for some big clients, some big merchants in South and North America. So it's a pretty successful agency now, and my initial affiliate business has now become a much bigger business. But I think that the most important thing that I've done in the CPA industry, it's not the campaigns that I created, it's not the money that I made, it's not the marketing agents that I built. It's the 100 plus students who I coached successfully. Many of those guys, they are now making a full-time living with CPA, making a lot of money with CPA. And when we started working together, they were very unsatisfied with the lives that they had, and it's pretty great for me to know that I helped them to get where they are now, living a better life, having a better lifestyle, making more money, working less, spending more time with family and friends. That's a great feeling, and that always motivated me a lot. But this coaching program that I want to present to you today, this new approach, I think I can say this revolutionary training, it just became possible because of something that happened to me like 5 or 6 months ago. I think it was around 6 months ago, when I received an email from one of my previous students, one of my past students, thanking me for helping him to build his CPA business. And I initially, I didn't pay a lot of attention to that. I mean, it's great when I get one of those emails, but it happens very often. I'm not going to say every day, but every 4 or 5 days I get an email from a past student thanking me for helping him to build his business. And that was not a surprise for me. So I was in my office and I was working on other things, and I saw that I got email. And I didn't open it, I didn't read it at that time. I just continued to do what I was doing. And when I got home later, I opened my inbox and started reading the email. And then I think I can say that message was, I think it was shocking Okay, that's the term. It was shocking for me. It was huge for me. In the email, the student was thanking me not for helping him to build a business or to make money or anything like that. I mean, he was certainly thankful because of that as well. But the reason why he sent me the email was to thank me for helping him to save his marriage. Yes, that's exactly that. He said that when we started working again, things were not going well in his family. He had a wife and 2 kids, and the life was not as he and his wife initially expected, and when they got married. And he said that his wife had made a decision. She wanted to get divorced. Okay, and well, I didn't know about this at that time, and that was something personal, nothing to do with me or my business or the CPA stuff. So we did the training normally, and I coached him normally, and he started making money with CPA. And he was a very smart, talented, motivated guy, and he rapidly turned that into a full-time income. And that allowed him to quit his day job, which he hated. But it's pretty normal, everybody hates their day jobs. So he got to quit his day job, and he started working only with CPA. He was working like 3-4 hours a day, and the rest of the time he started spending with his family, with his wife. Things were not very well, but anyway, and with his kids. And he said that when he started doing this, when he got rid of that, that terrible job, that allowed him to have that completely changed his mind and the way he was treating his kids or his wife or their friends, and and also the money that he was making with CPA, working just 3 or 4 hours a day, was enough for him to live a very comfortable life. So he started spending more time with his kids and wife and friends, and he became a better person. And after 2 or 3 months, things were going well again. They were a happy family again. And then the divorce never happened. And he said that everything, all these great things happened because of CPA, because he, let's say, cracked the code of CPA and started, making money online. So he was basically sending an email to thank me for helping him to have the perfect life, because he had a beautiful kids, a fantastic wife, a great job, if we can call that a job. He was making enough money. He was not rich, but he was making enough money to live a comfortable life. So he had the perfect life, and he just wanted to thank me for helping him to live that life. Well, I think that it's 99% on him. Okay, he was a talented guy. He was a very intelligent person. He was a focused guy. So he deserved everything. He worked to get to that point, and worked a lot. But yes, I did help him to build his CPA business, and then maybe I have 1% in that wonderful thing. And just that 1%, that's enough for me to feel like, I don't know, I can't describe this, but that's huge for me. And after reading that email, I was extremely motivated, not just to continue to coach people. I was still taking some students eventually, but not a lot. I was more focused on my agents and on my actual CPA business. So that gave me the motivation to kind of, start working with coaching again. But more than that, I wanted to create something new, something revolutionary, something huge, something that would be, different than anything else out there. And that's when I started elaborating this coaching program that I want to present to you today. So I just told you this quick story to give you an idea on what I was feeling and on what I was thinking when I decided to create this program. And I think that my mindset, or the feelings that I had at that time, I think that they are what allowed me to really create a fantastic coach and to make this my masterpiece among all of my training programs and programs that I've ever created in the past. So basically, I already had a coaching program that was, producing many successful students, but I wanted to create something that, number one, would allow people to have even better results, that would be even more incredible for the students. And second, I wanted to create something that more people would be able to join. Because my previous coaching program, it was expensive and it was definitely worth it. People were getting results, but it was preventing some people with lower budgets to jump in. And it was not possible for me just to lower the price because it was already associated with my marketing agents. It was part of my agents, a small part, but it's still part of it. I had other people helping me, and it was not possible to just lower the price, because then my business wouldn't be profitable in the coaching field, and I would have to stop coaching people. So what I did was to create a new model that would allow me to offer the coaching at a more affordable price, but that would still produce the same results or even better results as the previous model, as the previous coaching. And it was thinking this way that I came up with an idea, with the idea to create this coaching program that I'm presenting to you today. So let me give you the details of this program, and let me tell you exactly why it can be really a turning point for you, and why it can help you to completely change your internet marketing business. Well, the program, it has two aspects that I consider very important. The first aspect is the training aspect. So I offer training, and it's not just giving a method or sharing some tips. It's really revealing my entire business in those training lessons. I created those lessons not just with the intention of giving some useful tips. My intention was really to review an entire business model for people to copy that model and to replicate that business. And I put a lot of effort on creating lessons that would be easy to understand, easy to follow, and that would keep no secrets. Everything is revealed there. Things that I have never mentioned in previous programs, they are available. I deliver them in a silver plate in those training lessons. So that's the first aspect. I wanted to create a great training. And to do it, I created 4 training modules composed by video lessons. I do intend to add more stuff in the future, like more videos, maybe some PDFs, but initially they are training modules composed by video lessons. 4 modules. Each module is unlocked 15 days after the previous module, so every 15 days you get access to a new module. This way the students don't get overwhelmed and don't skip any important parts of the process. They get started with module number 1, then they go to module number 2, 3, and 4 in this order, in the right sequence. It's kind of forcing people, to do things right and succeed. Besides the training modules, I also created a resources section. But not a resources section like the ones you get in the other coaching programs. In that section, I reveal my exact campaigns. I share case studies showing the exact campaigns that I use to make money. Not just all the campaigns that I still use, and that's pretty fresh and effective stuff. And more than that, I share my landing page. I share even the ads and the image packs that I use to create my ads. So I share all the materials that I use to set up my campaigns. So in the training modules, I give you all the foundation, all the knowledge. I explain to you how I create the campaigns. And in the resources section, I give all the materials that I use to create those campaigns. So you can just follow the lessons, use the materials, and set up pretty much the same campaigns. And more than that, I wanted to offer people something that would allow them, to open their mind. I see that people, they are so overwhelmed with different products and different courses, and sometimes they can't focus on one thing and see all the possibilities that one thing offers. So I want you to focus on CPA, and I want you to show you all the potential that CPA has. And for this, what I did was I decided to offer webinars. So I'll be hosting webinars on a regular basis, and sometimes I'll be doing that alone. Sometimes I'll be inviting someone to participate in the webinar. There will be guests involved, and I think that it's pretty great because then I can share some new ideas with you, things that that I learned. I'm always learning in this industry, so I can be always sharing those things that I learn with the members. And I can bring other marketers to share their ideas there as well. And I think it's pretty great because I am a successful CPA marketer, but I have one process. I have my way of thinking when creating my campaigns. And it can be good for you to see how other marketers work, how other marketers think, to see other possibilities in this industry. So bringing more people to help in the coaching, I think that it's a very interesting thing. Okay, so that's the training aspect. And as I said, there is also the one-on-one aspect. The one-on-one aspect is, it's basically something that will allow the members to work with me very closely. So the first thing that I decided to offer is ticket support. It's pretty much like email support, but it's better because there's not a thing about the messages going to the spam folder, and I taking a lot of time to reply to the student. With the ticket platform, it's much easier. So I'll be offering lifetime ticket support, and I think that the lifetime it's very important because some programs, they offer support for 30 or 60 days, and after that sometimes you can already be getting some results, but you are still very new to this business. Eventually you're going to stumble upon something that that you're not familiar with. You're going to stumble upon a problem that you can't solve. So it's important to have someone more experienced to support you through the process, not just for 1 month or so, but for more time. So you will always be able to count on me to review your campaigns, to answer your questions, to help you with, I don't know, technical stuff or landing page or anything. You will always be able to count on me to support you in your CPA business. Besides that, I also thought that I should offer a better support in the beginning of the process. You know that the beginning of the process is the most crucial part for the student, because after you set up a few campaigns and get familiar with the process and get profitable, you know how to set up a campaign and start making money with it, then setting up other campaigns, it's just a matter of repeating the process. Eventually you may face 1 or 2 problems, but nothing huge. You already know the process, you already know the core principles. But when you're getting started, that's new for you. You still do not know how to make that business profitable. You still, maybe you can understand the video lessons, but you cannot actually see or feel in the practice how it is to have a profitable campaign, how it is to optimize a campaign. It's still brand new for you. And this is the part of the process where most people fail and give up, because they can't crack the code of the CPA industry in the beginning. They cannot understand how to put the things together and make the campaign successful. So during this crucial stage, I'll be working very closely with you. I'll give you my Skype ID, you're going to add me on Skype, and you're going to be able to talk to me every day on Skype if necessary. Okay, so every time you get stuck with something, every time you have a problem, every time you feel that you don't understand something, you're going to hit me up on Skype and I'm going to help you. Okay, I spend usually 8 hours a day or so online on Skype most of the days. During the weekends I spend less time, but usually there can be exceptions, but most of the times I spend 8 hours a day on Skype. So it's going to be pretty easy for you to contact me and to ask for help with your campaigns. And you're going to have 15 days of Skype support, and during 15 days you're going to be able to talk to me and clarify all of your topics, make sure that you understand the entire process, and make sure that you get to create your first campaign successfully. So so that's it. This is what I have created for this coaching program. And I think that the secret, it's more than having the one-on-one aspect or having videos or having webinars or anything. I think that the secret is the secret sauce, the thing that makes this program unique and incredibly powerful, it's the passion. Okay, I was and I still am very motivated with this to use this program to coach people and change their lives. It was always important for me, but after I got that email, it became much more important for me. It's like if I had the power to help people to fix their lives and you know, actually make their dreams come true. And that's a tremendous power, and I want to use it. And I put a lot of effort and, you know, a lot of knowledge, a lot of time on creating this coaching program. And I really believe that it's probably the most powerful coaching program for a CPA available nowadays. It's certainly different than anything you've seen before, even different than my other programs. It's really unique, and I really put a lot of passion on creating those lessons. And I think that this is what makes this program unique. Really, I reveal my entire business to the members of this coaching program, and I will do my best to help all of them to succeed and become successful marketers. So if you want to join this program, if you want not to be part of this group but to be part of this family, if you want to join us in this CPA journey, you are very welcome. Just jump in and I'll set up your account. You're going to be able to start going through the videos. You're going to be able to access the resources. You're going to be able to participate in the webinars. You're going to be able to keep in touch with me, talk to me on Skype, send me tickets for support, and you know, it's going to be really a pretty great experience. So yeah, I know this video was a bit longer than I initially thought, but if you got to this point, I want to thank you for taking the time to watch the entire video. And once more, I want to invite you to become part of this family, enjoy this program. I'm sure that you won't regret. So thanks a lot for watching the video, and I see you on the other side.